Ain't like I'm still 5 years old, you know? Ain't like I'm gonna be sitting up every night asking my mom, when's daddy coming home, you know? Who needs him?
It's all right to be angry.
How come he don't want me, man?
All us kids with no dads are gonna take over the world.
Hence why the name is Milk Run, you know. Our fathers went to get milk, never came back.
We can restore the balance.
Hashtag no dad gang.
We always end up coming back with milk. Unlike your dad, we'll be here next week. The Milk Run Podcast.
Welcome back.
Welcome back, everybody.
Dude, my ears
Welcome to the Milk
We are
Run.
back. The Milk Run. We're going to go for a run.
Hashtag. Oh, wait.
Can we say it together?
Okay.
The
Hashtag no dad gang.
Wow, harmonized.
We're in perfect harmony.
Can I just say something
Our
quickly?
periods are in sync.
Yeah. Can I just say something?
Yeah, go.
It's the biggest compliment when somebody from the outside world comes to me and says they listen to our podcast.
Oh.
From the outside world, because we never go out.
Yeah, no, we're stuck inside.
Anyways,
all
welcome
the
back.
time. It's really good to be here. We've started the year off, and we're back. We're back for week 2 of 2024, and it's going to be a good day.
I'm hungry.
Are you?
No, like ready to go.
Oh, okay. I like that. He hungry. He's like a lion.
I'm hungry.
Stalking. This guy.
I'm hungry. This.
Stalking his prey.
No, stalking is
One
weird.
Asian.
One white man.
No food. A drive to survive.
Would you ever survive in the wild by yourself? Like,
No.
say,
No, I'd die.
okay.
You don't even
We
need
put
a
in this way.
stipulate.
We put in a realistic way, right?
Okay.
You know how those people go to an Airbnb that they book out themselves.
Yep.
No internet though.
Yep.
No Wi-Fi.
Yep.
No phones have to be in this box.
Yep.
Would you do that?
Been there, done that.
Have you done it?
Accidentally.
What?
So when me and Sarah got married, we went to New Zealand, and I had booked this Airbnb in Christchurch, and I booked it out in the mountains because I was like, man, look at that view. That is the
Beautiful.
most incredible view I've ever seen in my entire
Yeah,
life.
come on.
So I book it. I'm like, I'm going to surprise you with this place. It's going to be amazing. We fly from Queenstown to Christchurch. Now, mind you, in Queenstown, we had just had the best experience in the most amazing Airbnb. It was kind of up the hill a bit, and it was New Year's, actually, funnily enough,
Wow.
when we were there, and we got to watch the fireworks on our balcony.
That's so cute.
It was amazing. So we fly to Christchurch. I'm like, this place is going to be even better. You should see the view. We get to Christchurch. I'm like, okay, we'll just catch the bus. It's really simple. We'll just catch the bus over there and it's all good. So I asked the person at the bus station, where do we need to go? He gives me the right bus line. We get on the bus. We go and we drive for like an hour. At the end of the bus line, we ended up at some rickety old dock. It was a boat dock, and there was a ferry there, and the guy's like, you need to get on the ferry and go across the lake.
Wow.
So I was like, oh, sweet, no worries. So I go to the ferry, no one's there. It's completely empty. Except there's these 2 guys standing off to one side. So I go over to them. I'm like, hey, I really need some help.
Yeah.
Yada, yada, yada. Turns out these guys were a couple. They were gay. And they helped me and Sarah get across on this ferry. And then they're like, how are you going to get to the accommodation from here? I'm like, I'm just going to Uber it. They're like, yeah, good luck. There's no reception over there.
Oh.
And so it's like, they're like, it started raining. So then we were stuck there. It was raining. They gave us a lift to our Airbnb.
Wow.
When we got there, no Wi-Fi.
No Wi-Fi.
No Wi-Fi.
No nothing.
No nothing.
What?
And so they said, look, you guys are going to be stuck out here and hate your life. We'll come back tomorrow at 12 p.m. and we'll drive you into the city to get a rental car. Yeah, and you guys can get a rental car. So we go to sleep. It was pretty scary because it was storming and we were in the middle of nowhere.
No reception.
But then when we woke up the next day, it was the most beautifully magnificent view of the mountains in this lake right in front of us. It was so magical. And we just sat there and we're like, our lives are in these gay guys' hands. and at 12 o'clock, one of the gay guys showed up in his car. His name's Graham. Absolute legend. Still have his phone number. Graham. No, Graham. That was a good one.
That's right.
And he took us all the way back to the airport to get a hire car.
No way.
He actually took us to lunch first. Turns out he was an architect and he had rebuilt a lot of the city during after the earthquake.
Wow.
So he took us back. We went there, got a hire car, and we were all good. So technically speaking, I can survive with no Wi-Fi, no nothing.
For one night. But you have to have gay guys in your distance.
You need, if you're going to survive in the wild, you need 2 gay guys.
Wait, so do they live far from you?
I don't know.
Oh, you literally didn't even ask.
I don't know anything about their life. They could have been serial killers.
But they didn't. Was it Mount Hart that you went to?
I have no clue.
Anyways,
It was really cool.
I've been to Christchurch too, and Queenstown.
I love New Zealand, man.
We've both been there. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
that has to be one of the most amazing places on earth.
Maybe we should go there one day and try to find
But
someone's
speaking
dad.
of New Year's,
Yeah, New Year's. Great.
I was in New Zealand during that New Year's, and so some of my New Year's have been amazing.
Wow.
I want to talk about today New Year's resolutions. Now, people have love-hate relationships with this whole idea and concept of New Year's resolutions.
wow.
So, Efrat, why don't you tell us, what is a New Year's resolution? Explain it to us like we're hearing it for the first time. What is a New Year's resolution according to Efrat?
Wow, that is a great question.
Okay.
That is a great question. Me personally,
Yeah.
we spoke about this literally earlier, while we were setting up for this. I'm also a very flaky. So Jake is a flaky person.
Excuse you. No, I am.
So am I.
I actually, no, I was.
Wow. Jake is. You know what? Jake
I'm a recovered addict. I'm a recovered addict from being flaky.
flaky. Wow.
I was addicted to being flaky.
Wow. Jake and I probably have really close personality. No, we do have very similar personalities.
We have very similar heritages and Asian culture.
Look at your eyes, man.
That's kind of racist.
Yeah, they're squinty. Anyways, yes. So, in saying that,
What's a New Year's resolution to you? What does it mean? If no one knows what a New Year's resolution is and what it means,
it's something that you want to achieve by the end of that year. A goal, a dream,
Mhm.
anything that you put your mind to for that year.
Yep.
You're trying to achieve. Is that right?
Perfect.
Really?
You nailed that.
See,
What a great explanation.
Hey, this is not the first time we've done this.
This is actually 12th take
12th take.
on just that one part.
ChatGPT.
And now we've made it 5 minutes past the intro.
Wow.
So congratulations.
Thank you so much.
So New Year's resolutions, that's right. It's a dream or goal that we set for ourselves at the start of the year, hence New Year's resolution.
Yes.
And the aim is to complete that goal in that year.
Wow.
Now, have you ever set a New Year's resolution for yourself before?
Jake, who hasn't? Have you? I'm sure you have.
Have you? Answer the question.
Yeah, I have.
What was Tell me something.
I'll give you
Tell me
some.
something.
I'll give you some. One of them is
Wait, it doesn't have to be this year.
no. All my years.
Yeah.
No, without a doubt, every single year. I have this one exact one every year.
Yeah.
Probably two, but one of them, guys. I love drums. That's my thing. Just be better than last year at drums. Just improve somehow. But
Yep.
by 1 year, I have to.
You did say that in the last
significantly.
episode. I remember.
Yeah.
Yep.
And so this is me every year. So without
Yep.
doubt, the other one is also getting super deep within the Bible. Every single year, without
Okay.
it. Again, I can be very flaky, but those two are probably the two that I'm the least flakiest at. You know.
Yep.
The other one is being fit.
Yep.
I've gained quite a lot of weight. No, I haven't. But the past from 2019 to now, I've gained probably solid 10 kilos.
Yeah.
I used to be like 85. Now I'm 100.
So that's 15.
People,
just quick maths.
but when you see me, I don't look 100 kilos. You know,
you actually don't.
I look 300. No, I'm
No,
kidding.
no, you don't.
I'm just stocky. That's just my build.
Yeah.
I'm massive. How about you, Jake? You tell me.
So you, just quickly.
Oh, sorry.
So you've been setting these goals of wanting to lose weight
Yeah.
for how many years?
3 years.
And have you ever?
I've lost weight. I've had, but I've always gone back.
Yeah.
Because again, being that flaky thing, bro. I don't know why. It's like being my own dad, but getting away from me.
You'd be surprised to find out that it does indeed play into the psychology of you being able to commit to things. But it's not an excuse.
It's not an excuse. Hence why Jake and I have decided to do a challenge. No, we haven't.
Well, you wanted to do a fitness challenge with me and to see who could lose the most weight and to see who could get the most fit.
Yeah.
But as soon as you put the term competition in a sentence, I turned into another human being.
I've never seen Jake. I've seen like the fire in his eyes was crazy. Dude, I've never seen Jake so scary. Jake is actually the nicest guy on earth. But as soon as I said competition, doof, he literally tackled me and pinned me to the ground and was like, it was.
No, it's
Yeah.
So for me, I haven't really ever set this is my New Year's resolution. My computer is
that
pinging
me?
right now. No, it's my computer. So sorry if you can hear that in the background, guys. I'm just really popular, apparently. Can you mute it?
I can't.
Technical support with Efrat.
Hello.
There we go.
It's because I'm Asian.
Wow, thank you. So, I've never really set this is my New Year's resolution. But I, too, was probably about 90 kilos at one point. That's when I was at my heaviest, personally. And the 1 year that I actually committed and followed through on something was the year that I made it my commitment that I was going to get fit. And I went from 90 kg to 71.
How old were you? Whoa. Why did I sound like that? How old were you?
I want to say I was like 21 or 22.
Oh my goodness.
And I went from 90 kilograms to 71 kilograms
Is this one of those God moments?
of pure muscle. It was when I gave my life to God.
Are you being legit?
Seriously.
Wow.
So I gave my life to God when I was around 22. And one of the things that I was convicted about in my walk with God was my weight at the time. And I was so thankful to God, so thankful to Jesus for what he had done in my life, that I was like, I want to do whatever I can to honor what he's given me.
Great.
And so I was quite unhealthy. Like, before I was saved, I mean, I was eating trash, drinking drugs, all sorts of different things. But I just started running every single day, like in the intervals. So I would walk for 30 seconds and run for a minute for half an hour.
So constantly.
For half an hour.
That's cool.
At 12 p.m.
12 p.m.
in Townsville.
in the hottest moment of the day.
Yeah, in Townsville, and
That's
I would
respect.
sweat. And then once I'd lost about 10 kilos, then I got into the gym.
Oh,
And then I lost the next 10 kilos
at the gym
at the gym.
while building
and,
muscle.
And I got ripped to all heck. That's the fittest I've ever been in my life. And now I'm at a point now where I'm back up to like 85, 86 kilos.
But you don't look that. You look really good.
That's because I wear baggy shirts. You know, we all know the tricks.
Because we've never been swimming together.
Exactly, but I did take my shirt off in front of Nick. And
Did he laugh?
He told me to lay off the hamburger.
I was like, oh damn.
Yeah, he was like, he said in front of everyone, he was like, Jakey needs to lay off the hamburgers. And that was quite some time ago. That wasn't a trigger for me to do what I'm doing now. But this year,
It's a little bit.
the
though,
whole
isn't it?
idea of New Year's resolutions has sparked within me this desire to get fit again. And so whilst it's at the timing of New Year's, it's not a New Year's resolution. It's simply, I guess, a change I want to make in my life.
Yeah. Wow.
And so right now, I'm exercising and dieting and trying to, my goal is to get back to where I was, to be fit, healthy, ripped. Because I'm 28, turning 29 this year, about to be 30. By the time I'm 30, I want to be, I'm getting old. By the time I'm 30, I want to be in the best shape of my life.
Wow.
And then I want to like use that as a platform to
That's
live
great.
the best years
Yeah.
of my life, you know?
I feel like it's a good, we were saying it's a what is a psychology thing for us with abandonment issues to not, commit.
Yeah, commitment is a big thing,
Yeah.
and it's something that I struggle with a lot for my life.
Yeah.
I would always do different things.
Hence the flaky thing.
yeah, courses.
Yeah, wow. Courses,
relationships,
wow.
all sorts of different
Yeah,
things.
hobbies.
I've done hobbies. I say, so speaking of things that we've done and given up on, I currently have 50,000 words in a book that I've written, right?
50,000?
Yeah, in
What?
a book, so it's incomplete. But the book is about a guy who he's not amazing at anything, but he's average at everything.
Wait, a book. So you've written a book.
Yeah.
Wait, this is actually the first time I've ever heard this.
I've actually written 2.
What?
But again, they were never finished. Like, they're almost there, but it's like at this point in my ADHD brain and this inability to commit fully to things. Like, over the years, I'm getting better and better and better.
Yeah.
And a daily practice that I make is every single day I try to do something I don't want to do
Yeah, and just do it.
and just do it, because that is scientifically proven that actually grows the part of your brain
The neurocortex.
for decision making.
Is it the neurocortex?
I don't know what it's called.
It's the one where because right now I wouldn't have it. You would have it more developed than me.
Well, that's right. And,
And
and in athletes, it's really big.
wow.
Um,
And the females have it bigger.
Really?
I think something like that, right?
They got big ones.
But you says where you at. I'm pretty sure it's the thinking area, right? And so
It's the decision making.
the decision making. And so Aaron Ham used to go all about this. If she was here, she'd
yeah.
she'd be telling us all about it. But I'm pretty sure females grows. That's what they say. Females mature faster than males.
Well, there you
Correct
go.
me if I'm wrong. Sorry,
There you go.
I'm only 21.
Well, it's
so I don't
interesting.
think
It's definitely something worth looking into. Anything to do with neurochemistry is extremely interesting.
it's insane. I love it.
And the fact that you can hack your brain to do so many different things is just absolutely amazing.
Jake, I need to do that. I
hack
really
your brain.
No, I like what you just said to me. Like you do one thing you don't like.
Every day I do
What do you do?
one thing.
What have you been doing
So it's different every day. So
today?
Today,
Showered.
no. Yeah. That's funny. No, well, for me, I go to the gym now 5 days a week or 6 days a
Yep.
week. And I go in the morning, like early. For me, is early, 7 a.m. Okay, that's not early for everyone. But up and training
That's great.
around 7.
That's great.
And it's going to get even earlier thanks to my friend Josh, who we're going to have to train earlier.
What?
But that's okay.
That's good for you.
I'm happy to train earlier. But that for me already is one thing I don't want to do is get out of bed in the morning. So that's already a start. Another thing that I've been doing is not necessarily having an ice bath, but I will have like a cold shower or we have a bathtub here. I'll just put it on full cold
and just jump in.
and jump in. Because it's not as crazy as an ice bath,
Yep.
but it is so uncomfortable. It makes you gasp for air or whatever.
But have you seen recently, like that ice bath has just shot
And the
through
reason being is because of what it does for your ability
to be awake and
to do things.
yeah, wow.
No one wants to get in a thing of ice where it sucks the breath out of your lungs. Like, you have to be a psycho. Like, have you heard of a guy named Wim Hof?
No,
You got to look him up. He has hiked
Oh,
Mount
wait,
Everest
no.
in his undies.
I know. The guy, and he goes
Yeah, the breathing guy.
in order to him to get. Yeah, I've seen this guy.
But he's absolutely psycho. He's amazing.
He's so funny. But yeah, and he swims in like ice water. I think I watched him with Hamish and Andy.
Yeah. So there's all
So
sorts
funny,
of crazy
yeah.
stuff, but it's that whole idea and concept that if you teach yourself to do things you don't want to do,
You just do it.
eventually you become an unstoppable force. Wow. And so maybe that leads us to this whole discussion of New Year's resolutions.
New Year's, New Me.
Why do you think so often New Year's resolutions aren't followed through?
Again, I think it's our ADHD brain.
Not just us, just in general.
Or in
Because
general,
because
yeah.
I would say that the vast majority of people out there don't
Don't
complete
Mhm.
their
Yeah.
New Year's resolution.
I think the biggest thing is obviously the duration of it.
While you give your answer, I'm just going to look up an actual stat.
Think about it, right? It's 365 days. 365 days doesn't sound a lot, but it actually, to me, it sounds so much. And I feel like people, so they get so hungry for it for, I don't know, say 4 months out of the year, and then something new and fresh comes along. So, they're getting fit, and then all of a sudden, I don't know, partying becomes a big thing in their friend group. And so that becomes
it is a long time. You're right.
and becomes that shiny thing, right? And so it's like, oh, cool. Now, oh yeah, I'll go to the gym after this, but you never end up doing it.
Yeah, I totally get
You know,
that.
Well, that's speaking also from my own perspective. Every time I come here, I just want to gym more, just so I don't lose.
You want to keep going to the gym so you don't lose to me.
This is why I like gymming with friends, because it's fun and it's competitive.
Totally, I like training with other people, but I've also found in my life as well, so having someone that you can do things with, like when you're setting a New Year's resolution, getting some accountability around that and doing it, is all good and well. But the majority of times that I have failed at something is because I've done it with somebody else. And I start relying on them to help
For that.
encourage me to do it.
Great.
I have all the times that I've won. You need to stop moving that mic around.
I do, don't I?
You're making it's making weird groaning
Like
noises.
farting noises.
Yeah, just hold it up there and stay still,
Sorry,
you
Dad.
little ADHD
Sorry,
boy.
Dad.
All the times that I've won and actually followed through and done something has been by myself. And I'm not saying this in a way that I'm like, I'm so amazing. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm flaky. I got issues. But one thing I have learned over the years is that if you are actually going to follow through on something to completion, you have to have your own back. And that's it. You
Yeah,
can't
that's so
rely on anyone and anything to help you.
Yeah, cool. At the end of the day, it's you.
And so
Yeah.
for me, in this fitness journey, which is what I did last time as well, it's like, hey, I say to Sarah, hey, for the next 8 weeks, so 2 months, I'm going all in on getting my fitness on track
Go hard.
so I can lay off the accelerator after 8 weeks. But
Yep.
for 8 weeks, I'm just letting you know, babe, that I'll have a cheat meal once a week. But other than that, this is what I'm eating: steak and chicken and protein.
And rice.
No rice.
No rice.
No, potatoes are the best source of carbs
Oh,
in the
yes,
world, bro.
yes. It makes you
And potatoes. So I love potatoes, man. But
it's 'cause
and I said I am going straight on going for this.
Yeah.
So please, number one, as my wife, please support me. Don't get in my way. Don't offer me ice cream.
None of this stuff.
Blah blah blah. But I say I don't expect you to come and do this with me.
Yeah.
You do you. If you want to do it with me, fantastic. Come along. But I'm not waiting for somebody to come and encourage me.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm doing this,
By myself.
and that's final. And you know what? I can do this
Yeah.
because I don't need external support.
Yeah, that's cool.
I have everything I need within me to be able to achieve anything that I set out to do.
Within Christ, I can do all things.
100%. God has given you the ability to achieve.
Yeah, wow.
And God will never call you to do something that you cannot do.
Wow.
He may call you to do something that's scary and out of the
Yeah,
box,
yeah,
and
yeah.
you need to lean on Him.
Yeah, and just fall in.
But He will never call you to do something that is impossible. He
Yeah.
will always call you to live a life that is possible, and it is possible to get fit. It is possible
Yeah.
to get healthy. It is possible to stop smoking. It is possible to stop drinking. It is possible to set a resolution
get
and
off that
follow it
addiction.
through.
I do agree, and I think it's that first step. Generally, I noticed because I was before I went to Japan, I was really consistent 2 weeks consistent at the gym, but it was like 8 days non-stop.
And that's awesome.
That's crazy. But it was always that first hurdle that you gotta jump over, and people say that a lot, and it gets pretty cringe, but it's so true. As soon as you jump over that first hurdle,
Well, that's interesting that
gets
you
so much
say
easier.
that, because I think a lot of people get in their heads around setting New Year's resolutions because there's so much pressure on this whole concept,
oh yeah,
right?
for sure.
It's like a New Year's resolution. If I say it, I've got to do it. It's like,
yeah,
it's like, well, no. The reason why I love the idea of New Year's is because it actually has nothing to do with the time of year.
yeah,
It's actually a reminder to me that at any given moment, on any given day, I have the opportunity to start something
Yeah,
new
that's so cool.
and start afresh.
come on,
So I can start a goal today. Doesn't matter that it's not New Year's. It doesn't matter. New Year's is a reminder that I can change any behavior whenever I want.
yeah,
It's just that the rest of the world puts it on a day. I can put it on any day.
any day,
And so what I actually started to do this year
Yeah.
is I'm starting my week on a Sunday.
it's cool.
I'm not doing it on a Monday
It's like the
because
British.
I would always say to myself, "Oh, I'll start on Monday. I'll start on Monday." And Sunday was a lazy day, you know. I'd go to church and yada yada yada. No, not anymore.
Just go.
Now Sunday is I train, I eat well, and it all starts on Sunday. Go
Yeah,
to church.
great.
And so that when Monday rolls around, it's like I've already smashed Monday and it hasn't even happened yet.
You feel good. Wow. So, sorry. So that we've spoken about New Year's resolution from our perspective, but if we talk about God-wise,
Yeah.
do you have like a certain word that God has placed in your heart for this year?
Yeah. Every single year, I find it important
Yeah.
to
Seek that.
see and get an idea of direction,
Cool.
where God wants me to go and what He wants me to do.
Really cool.
Actually, it's funny. Over the weekend, I just reckon I've kind of
Like
gotten
feel it.
and
Yeah.
understood it. And it's a call to be courageous. So, a call to be courageous and to hold on, because this year's going to be crazy. But in a good way. In a good way.
Sorry, I had to.
I hope you're sitting in
I know.
camera.
I have to stand up because that. Sorry. Yeah. That's
But yeah.
crazy.
So it's like, have the courage to hold on. But God's like, I feel like it's, my word this year is to be courageous. I think not to sit back, not to be quiet
Just
about
go.
things.
Yeah,
Just
cool.
be courageous and be strong.
Wait, I need my phone. Can I tell you mine?
Yeah, tell me yours.
Dude, that's
While you talk, I'm checking how much. Yeah, sweet.
Dude, that's really sick. Do you ever do you get ever nervous from these words?
No, because it's kind of hard to explain, but because of my flakiness throughout my life, just because we're talking about that
Yep.
throughout this episode, and always trying new things
Mm.
and different things and stepping out and doing different courses and blah, blah,
Yeah.
blah, blah, different hobbies,
Stuff.
I'm not scared of. I like embracing whatever it is God has for me.
Yeah.
Like, bring it on.
Come on, I'm
Let's
hungry
go.
for it.
Yeah, just give it. Let's
Yeah.
go.
It-
I want it to be crazy.
Yeah.
I don't want it to be normal.
Boring. Yeah. I do agree with that.
Yeah, I mean, it
it's-
can be
it's-
scary in the
it
midst
is.
of it, but
Yes.
I kind of now, if it's not scary, I'm
You
bored.
just gotta embrace for it. I love it. But you've had some crazy stuff though. So
And maybe that's why I'm more
desensitized.
desensitized to
To
it,
it.
because I've seen
Yeah.
how things work out,
Yeah.
even though life is crazy.
Yeah. And you know, like it's gonna always work out at the end of the day. But my word this year
Yep.
was capacity.
Okay.
Right. So that alone is crazy. I haven't had a word like this in a while. Again, I do make a point every year to just sit in the altar and just try to, fish it out of God. Well, it never really does. It's always that He always places it in like my heart or something, in my brain. I was just sitting there, heard God say capacity, literally in everything, drums, youth, friendship, relationship, church, everything. I was like, oh, that's a crazy one. Same thing what he said to you. He was like, it will be tough, but remember God, at the end of it, seeds will be planted in my own heart. And I'm like, oh, flip.
That's so awesome.
So it's
man.
going to be such a crazy year.
It is.
That-
It is going to be a crazy
I
year.
think for all of us, I
That's
really
so
feel
good,
I
man.
really feel that trajectory.
I agree.
I also felt God say yes to this one person, not Maddie, but it to like one of our pastors.
Okay.
Have you had anything like that?
Not really.
What does that mean?
I don't know. I'm not God.
I
I
don't know.
can't tell you.
Just say
but-
yes to everything he says. Is that weird?
Yeah, that's weird. What if he asks you to wipe his butt?
Oh, I'll punch him in the face.
But that's not being obedient.
Stuff that. No, I'm not touching his butt. Good. No. Yeah.
Nah. Oh, if whenever you don't understand something, right, you can ask for understanding,
God, give me some understanding right now.
or you can put it on the shelf and say thank you for that,
And
Put it on
leave
the
there
shelf.
for now.
and say at the right time, it'll make sense.
Thank God.
You don't stress yourself out, man.
Because I'm like, what does that mean, man?
Don't stress yourself out. It's not a murder mystery to be solved. It's like,
It could be. No. It's a mystery that will be solved one day.
yeah. You know, like, here's one mystery I want to have solved.
Tell me.
Who's in the Illuminati?
I can tell you right now.
That's what I want to know.
I can tell
I
you
want to
right
know
now.
who the boss is of the
I
Illuminati.
can tell you right now.
Who?
It's our dad.
It's Mr. Yamaguchi.
Guys, imagine if we find out that the Illuminati is just comprised of all the dads that have left.
Those evil bastards.
Have came down. Oh, that's so. That's
that
God is
would be
good.
absolutely wild. But I hope that this conversation's helped you a little bit.
Dude.
Around, it's not about the fact that it's New Year's. It's like you have the power right now to do anything. You can set any goal and flipping achieve it.
I want
Doesn't
to make
matter
$1
when.
million by next month.
It's actually possible.
Cryptocurrency is legit.
I don't know how, but it would be possible.
It would
There are
be
stories
possible.
of people.
100%.
You could literally do anything.
There's a guy on YouTube.
I don't know how to do
Have you
everything.
seen it? There's a guy on YouTube. He does those reels, and he's like, all right, I'm gonna challenge myself 121 days to make my first million, and he does it.
How did he do it?
Like investments, all this. It was crazy. Like
What did he start with?
a paperclip. No, I don't know. No, I don't know. I gotta watch him again. It was kind of crazy.
It's gonna take me 2 days to make my first $1 million. I already have $999,999
From inheritance.
Yeah, my grandpa died.
Now I have this much money.
He owned a McDonald's in Louisiana.
That's pretty sick. Would you own a fast food chain one day?
No, I would never own something that poisons mankind. But I'm serious.
That could be a like a modern telling of Adam and Eve.
McDonald's kills more people than guns do.
Yeah, fair enough. Because there's probably more of it than guns around.
McDonald's kills more people. No, I can't say
Jake's
that. I'll
just
get
made-
cancelled.
We've been saying some right wing stuff. I don't know. I don't understand my wings.
Right? We're all idiots.
Have you seen?
We're all idiots trying to figure it out, right?
Yeah.
There is
me.
truth.
In both sides.
No,
Oh, just one side.
there is truth in Jesus Christ,
Come on now.
and that is it.
Wow.
And so there is an objective truth. No one's actually completely right. We're all touching different parts of the elephant, saying
wow.
it's a tree. It's a
So what would you say you're? Just Christian.
no. I'm definitely more. I probably lean more right wing, but that doesn't mean I think that I'm right about everything.
That's so good. You got an open
I'm more
mind.
I'm more conservative.
Yeah.
Like I definitely I'm all about Christian values and all that sort
Come
of
on
thing.
now.
But and it's not that I'm necessarily open minded because I think most open minded people are gay. But I'm more. I just try to be understanding.
Are we gonna be flaky right now? Let's flake off. Change subject.
I just look. I'm just talking. All right, if it's offensive to you, I'm sorry. It's just coming out of my mouth. I'm not really
Guys,
thinking about what I'm saying.
This is what Jake
and they
is
say words have consequences. Yeah, well,
consequence us.
yeah, well, suck it up.
Why do you sound like? Well, you sound like Donald Trump when you said it.
Hold on, let me try to do it.
I don't want you to do it. Please don't.
Yeah, I can't.
Good, I can. This is my Donald Trump impression. Ready? What up?
Gosh, man, that was horrible.
Sorry.
That was absolutely horrible.
Um,
I'm Barack Obama. Was that any good?
out of us two, I'd be the one that should be saying it.
Why?
I'm the most black out of us two.
Come on, man. You just have this idea that white people have no culture. That's racist.
I can't say the word, but it is.
That's racist, man.
Guys, what do you season your chicken with?
Smoky barbecue rub.
Do you actually?
Yeah.
I'm actually really impressed.
Or smoked paprika
Nice.
with some garlic powder, a
smoked
little bit
paprika.
of soy sauce and some flour.
Okay, but you're pretty cultured though.
Yeah, because I love taking influence from Asian cuisine, baby. It's the best food in the world.
Great stuff.
High five. Come on, get over there. Nice.
Anyways, I do feel one episode we should talk about the Bible. That's so random. I know.
Totally. Turns out,
I've got so
I'm
many
a
questions. I have so many questions.
yeah, let's do it.
Now,
No, not right now. Maybe give me one.
can we get Hardest in and do this?
Yeah, dude.
Alright.
Hardest is awesome.
I'll do you one. So, have you heard of the Book of Enoch?
I have.
Explain to me that. So I've looked into it.
So the Book of Enoch.
I don't know if it's like
it contains mentions of Nephilim, aliens,
all this,
creatures,
all
all
this,
sorts
yes.
of different things.
and
yes.
it was found with the what is it, Dead Sea Scrolls or something?
Yeah, dude. It's very interesting, and you're gonna have to tune into the next episode to hear the answer to that question.
Anyways, we love you, Milk
We
Run.
do.
Appreciate
We're
you.
really excited for this year. It's gonna be great. This is just the beginning of what's to come.
What's it called?
Who knows what this year could
What's it
hold? But we're gonna hold on and be courageous.
We're so
We're
pumped.
gonna grow our capacity. It's
And-
gonna be
And
amazing.
he's gonna push you, and you're gonna what was your word again?
I don't know. We love you. Stay up to date on Instagram. Message us. Chat to us. We'd love to hear from you.
Please.
And if you are struggling to keep your New Year's resolutions, please reach out. We love helping people.
every single one.
And I'm a seasoned professional of trying different things, giving up,
Same.
but also succeeding.
Same. Dropshipping on you.
I tried that too.
Guys, dropshipping doesn't work. But you know what you should dropship? The subscribe button.
Amen, brother.
And say,
We'll see you in the next episode. #NoDadGate.
#adios amigos.